My name is Joe Zago from the Carpet Guys, and I wanted to first off say thank you for giving me a few minutes of your time and for considering doing business with the Carpet Guys. We have a lot of great things to show you, and I just want to give you a quick summary of some ideas as far as to why you should do business with us as opposed to anybody else. After working for some of the big name national flooring retailers, I gained a lot of experience over the years. I found things that I really liked as well as some things that I just didn't really care for. Some business practices that I thought were really great ideas and other ones that I thought were just not in the best interest of the customer. I decided that when I wanted to start my own business, that I wanted to do things differently and keep the customer's experience as the #1 focal point, so that way I can deliver the best customer service experience absolutely possible. I started my business with my own bare two hands, like many other businesses, from scratch, but that way I can build it exactly the way I wanted it and make sure that I'm able to deliver the best customer experience possible. First off, shop at home. So a lot of people will say, why shop at home? Well, first off, obviously, it's just super fast and super easy. So it's convenient if instead of having to drive across town 3 or 4 times in rush hour to go from store to store and look at samples under fluorescent showrooms, you can have these carpet samples brought right into your home. You can look at them during your schedule, so you conveniently on your weekend or in the evening or after or before you go to work. You can have your kids there, you can have your spouse there. Anybody that's involved in the buying decision, you don't have to bring them all with you to the store. We come out to you and we can deal face to face with the people that are in your home. You can look at these products on your schedule, next to your furniture, and most importantly underneath your lighting, because the lighting in a showroom is far different than what you have inside your house. So this off-white tone in a showroom might have an off-white look, but then in your house it might look pink under your lighting. So by being able to look at samples inside your own home, it really, you know exactly what you're getting, and there's no surprises when it comes time for installation. You always get exactly the right color, tone, and shade every single time, no matter what. The next thing that's very important is with the Carpet Guys, you get an accurate and very realistic, all-inclusive price quote instead of an itemized, get-you-in-the-door, gimmicky, misleading square foot pricing estimate. At the end of the day, you don't want to be fooled. You want to know exactly how much you're going to have to pay without all the nonsense and hidden costs and extras. Let me give you an example of what often happens at the box stores. Let's say you're buying a room of carpet. Let's say, just to keep numbers easy, a small 8x8 little bedroom or something, or nook that you have a computer in, or a computer room inside your house. And you go to the box store and you say, okay, Mr. Salesperson, I have a room that's 8 feet by 8 feet, so that's 64 square feet. I love this Donnelly 80 carpet. It's $4 a foot, so that cost me $256, right? And that person says, yes, if you need 64 square feet of carpet, times $4, that's $256. You say, okay, great, sold, I want to buy it. They say, well, I'll tell you what, just give us $50 right now. We'll go out and double check your measures, and if your measurements are right and you only need 64 square feet of carpet, you come back in, the $50 comes off your total, and you only pay the $206 difference. You're like, okay, I know how to measure, but okay, go ahead, that's your process, we got it. The guy goes out to your house, they measure, and they say, okay, come back into the store, we'll write your paperwork. Your room was 8x8, so you did a good job measuring. So you're like, okay, good. You go back to the store, you go to the flooring desk, and you wait for 20 minutes for the guy to come, and maybe it's the same person, maybe it's not, but either way, they give you a price tag for $384. And you said, wait a second, I thought it was $256. How did it go up to $384? Because from $256 to $384, that's a 50% increase in price. And then the customer service rep will say, let me look at that. Well, your room is 8x8, but you need 96 square feet of carpet. And you said, no, 8x8 is 64. Well, 8 times 8 is 64, but you don't need 8x8. You need 12x8 because carpet comes in 12-foot rolls. They could have told you that from the beginning, couldn't they? A lot of times they could, but they don't, because that's part of the practice that a lot of stores, not just the box stores, but a lot of other stores use as well, because they know what happens is you've already paid the $50, you've wasted 3 days of your life, and when you come back in, you're either going to get frustrated, kick the desk, and storm out the door and go to the next store that's going to tell you the exact same thing and have to start the process all over, or you just accept it for what it is because they don't make 8-foot wide rolls of carpet. They're 12-foot or greater, and you just pay for the difference and you just go ahead and do it because you don't want to lose the $50 and waste more time of your life. So with the Carpet Guys, what's great is you never get anything misleading like that at all, never. There's never any last-minute cost or hidden extras ever. We come out and measure for free, not $50 like the box stores. So that way, if you don't like the price, and you don't buy, you don't spend $50 and be stuck with nothing. We use the newest and the best technology with digital measuring capabilities to ensure the most accurate price quote possible, so you never ever overpay. Free measuring, so if you don't buy, you don't pay. If you do buy, we have fast and very easy special financing where you can get approved right there on the spot for up to 4 years of interest-free financing. And it's an instant credit. You don't have to wait 3 days to get approved or not. It's approved on the spot, or else you're not, one of the two. But with approved credit, for as little as $2 a day, you can get your entire house carpeted with the carpet of your dreams. Or we also finance hardwood, vinyl, laminate flooring as well for maybe $250 a day. So for $250 a day, you can get the floor that you absolutely love, not just one that you can settle for. So our financing is absolutely fantastic. We also remove all of your old carpet for free. A lot of companies will give you the dollar per square foot price as a get you in the door gimmick, and then when it comes down to it, that's extra, that's extra, that's extra. Oh, do you need this? Oh, that's extra. We move all your old carpet for free. We cut it up, we haul it away, we take it to the dump, we pay for it to be disposed of at no extra charge to you, ever. We also move all of your heavy furniture at no cost. So that china cabinet that the box store might charge you $100 extra, or that bed that might be $200 extra, or that bookcase that might be another $75 extra, or that coffee table that's $25 extra, there's no last minute cost or hidden extras. If you have a lot of furniture or a little bit of furniture, you move your small breakable items and your knickknacks off the shelves, and we'll move all the heavy stuff for you, so that way you can sit back and watch our guys do the work. We move it completely out of the room if at all possible. Some things can't fit out the doors because they were assembled in the room, but as long as they can fit through the doors, we'll move it completely out of the rooms instead of just side to side like most other stores. When most stores do it side to side, what I mean by that is they take all the heavy stuff, they put it to one side, they roll the carpet to that heavy stuff, they pick it up, put it over the other side, and finish rolling the carpet. They use a little knee stretcher, and they kick the carpet into place, and it looks great. They put your furniture back and you're good to go. The problem with it is when you have all the heavy furniture occupying half of the room, you can't stretch that carpet wall to wall like you're supposed to. You can only stretch it from the heavy furniture area to the wall. So what happens is after 2 or 3 years, with expansion and contraction from the humidity changes, that carpet will eventually start to loosen up and start to buckle. And when you start getting those little waves in the carpet, it's pretty much waving goodbye because it's shot. The only way of fixing that is spending a lot of money, having somebody come out there, move all the furniture completely out of the room, and re-stretching it with a power stretcher. Well, we power stretch everything from the beginning because we move all the furniture completely out of the room. So that way you have peace of mind knowing that it's as tight as it can possibly be. The tighter the stretch, the longer it's going to last and the better it's going to look. After installation, we move all the furniture back into your rooms the way we found it. We even vacuum up after ourselves and clean up all the scrap and the waste and haul it away with us, so that way we're not tearing up, putting 50,000 piles of garbage on the on the end of your driveway or in your garage and having you schlep it down to the street on garbage day. Since we stock over 1,500 rolls of carpet in our facility, we can often even install your carpet the very next day. You don't have to wait 3 to 5 weeks for installation because they have to special order carpet. Most of our carpets that we stock, we have right here in our facility, and if we can be at your house at 6 p.m. at night, the next day, 9 o'clock in the morning, we can be in there putting it in most cases. Most jobs are even complete in 1 day or less, so that way you can take less time off of work and it's less disruptive to your schedule. Our very comprehensive and industry-exclusive warranties are the very best in the entire industry. Our full written lifetime installation warranty, not a 30 or 90-day warranty like most other places, or 1 year like the big box stores or national outfits. Our lifetime installation warranty is for as long as you own your home. That in itself is priceless, and let me tell you an example why. Let's say this is a washing machine and you go to the appliance store and you buy a washer for $1,000 or a laptop for $1,500 or whatever it may be. Let's use $1,000 just to keep numbers even. When the manufacturer warranty is usually 90 days, maybe 1 year, and at the checkout counter, what do they always ask you for? Sir, would you like to spend an extra $230 and buy the extended service plan? What's that mean? That means from year number 2 to year number 3, you have an extended warranty. So for an extra 23 to 25% of the price, you get an extra 2 years of warranty outside of the standard warranty anyways. Well, most things, if an appliance is going to break down, it usually screws up in the first few weeks anyways, and that's covered under the manufacturer warranty. So let's say a motherboard on your washing machine that's all electronic nowadays goes out. To fix that motherboard, it might cost you $700 or $800. So it's the smart thing to do on a $1,000 appliance is to spend the extra 23 or 25%, $230 to buy that extended service plan just for peace of mind and safety. Well, ours is for life. So what would a lifetime extended warranty cost if 2 years cost 25% of the price? Must cost double the price of the material, right? Nothing. It costs you absolutely zero, zilch, nada. Every Carpet Guy's job comes with our famous industry-exclusive lifetime installation warranty at no extra charge. The most a warranted service call will ever cost you is a $75 copay, and the Carpet Guys pick up the rest. What does that mean? That means in your finished basement where you have, 4,000 or 3,000, whatever it may be that you've spent to remodel this basement, and you got this, 1,200 square feet of beautiful luxury carpet down there. If after a few years that carpet starts to expand and contract and you start getting those wrinkles that you see in a lot of people's houses, You're not going to pay $1,000 or $1,500 to have somebody come out there and restretch the carpet and put the seams back together. The most you'll ever pay is $75, and the carpet guys will pay the rest of the cost. Very easy. That's ultimate peace of mind, so that way you know that if you do business with Carpet Guys, you never have to stress. If something goes wrong, we're there to cover you. Another thing we do here at the Carpet Guys is provide premium padding from the very start. Most of the time when you buy carpet from most stores, they sell you the job, and if they feel they can upsell you, they'll try to call you 2 or 3 days before the installation and try to upsell you over the phone for an extra $500 or $1,000 for better padding, because if you have better padding, the carpet will perform better and last longer. Well, you want to protect your investment, so if you have the means to do it, most people get sucked into the upgrade. We use premium underlayment for every job right from the very start. Most stores charge as much as an additional $1 per square foot for 7 or 8 pound padding. That could be an additional $1,000 or more depending on the size of the job. Ours is already figured with all the premium materials right from the very beginning, and it's already included. If we are going to cover your installation for life, we want to make absolute certain that your job is going to perform the best it possibly can for as long as you own your home. 95% of what we sell here at the Carpet Guys is American made. That goes for carpet, hardwood, vinyl, laminate, even our waterproof laminate flooring by Mohawk. It's all made here domestically. We support our community. We also support our United States economy by buying American whenever at all possible. We sell quality carpets. Our carpets are all made by top brands. This one is made by Mohawk. They have nice extensive warranties on them, nice beautiful color selection. Most of these are made of recycled plastic bottles, believe it or not, so it's very eco-friendly by being made of recycled goods. It's also very low in VOCs, which is better for people that are more health conscious. It's pet and child friendly. A lot of these carpets also have very extensive manufacturer warranties, as you can see here. And they all come with our lifetime installation warranty on the installation aspect of it as well. So if you pair a good manufacturer warranty on the product along with an unbeatable installation warranty from the installation department, which is us, you've got ultimate peace of mind. Very stain resistant, very durable. Even our laminate and hardwood flooring, we pick some of the best of the best. Let me show you this Revwood Plus that's made here by Mohawk. It's a waterproof laminate floor. It's made right here domestically in the United States. It's made of loudbelly pine, which is very, very rubbery type of tree, which is very non-porous. So even if this thing was completely submerged in water, the water absorption is less than half of what traditional water-resistant flooring was. And this has been a huge success for Mohawk as well as for us here at the Carpet Guys. And this is what I actually chose to put in my house. Here in Michigan, there's a lot of people that still push natural 3/4 inch nailed-down hardwood floors. And some of the disadvantages, I mean, 3/4 inch hardwood is beautiful. When you look on the cover of a Homes magazine, a lot of times you'll see this beautiful stairway in this hallway made with beautiful hardwood floors. And they a lot of times will have a very wide 5-inch plank on it. The problem with the 5-inch plank in Michigan is we have tremendous differences in temperature and humidity throughout the years. So when you have a very wide plank of wood, that wood will expand a lot, and after 2 or 3 years, a lot of times you get cupping and peaking in different areas, and the seams start to buckle up like this. And the manufacturers don't cover that because, as far as warranty, because it's just you can't install it properly in Michigan or in a lot of Midwestern and northern states without having that type of issue. So typically when you see that on a cover of a magazine, it's in some states that like Arizona or something that's a lot drier. They don't have the huge humidity issues that we have here in the Midwest. But it is a very beautiful floor. This is a very nice engineered hardwood floor, so you can get away with a wide plank because how engineered hardwood floors, you can't really see it too well from your angle, but how that's made is you have actual layers of hardwood where the grain is going this way, and then the next layer the grain is going this way, and the next layer after that the grain is going this way, and they compress it so that way it gets a more even expansion and contraction in all directions, and it's very stable, so you have very, very little cupping, less chance of any sort of issue. So that is a good way to go. However, I have a 6-year-old son who gets into everything, and I used to have a pet, and my dog had nails. And the vulnerability that hardwood floor has, not just besides it being photosensitive, where the sun hits it, it will start to fade and discolor after a few years, causing it to have to be refinished. But if you've got an animal, let's say that has nails on it, or you have a pebble stuck in the tread of your shoe, and you walk across that floor, there's a very good chance you're going to get a little scratch in that floor. And it doesn't really take a whole lot to damage a hardwood floor. And you can fix this, but you have to sand and refinish the entire floor in order to do it, or you cover it up or put a Sharpie marker in there to try to blend it, which I think I actually have a Sharpie. So we might be able to fix this and make it look a little bit better and kind of hide that scratch a little bit. But it's really not the ideal situation. The reason I chose to go with a high quality waterproof laminate flooring in my home as opposed to hardwood. And I'm not trying to say if you're sold on hardwood, please get hardwood. I mean, but the advantage what I really like about the difference in laminate, the technology has gotten so much better. There's such a high compression ratio of this lumber on the inside of it, so it's very, very hard, very stiff, solid core, so it's extremely hard to dent. It's almost scratch proof. It's not indestructible, but I will say that it's one of the most scratch resistant floors that you'll ever find, as opposed to when I took my piece of hardwood over here. Again, it didn't take a whole lot to scratch that up. And this typically costs a lot more money than laminate. So one of the biggest advantages that laminate really has is you put it down once, and unless you really, really grossly abuse it, it's a product that should last you forever. It's not photosensitive, so it's not going to fade. You never have to sand and refinish this floor every 5 or 6 years for $4 or $5 a foot. It's done. It's one and done. It's very scratch resistant. Nothing sticks to it. It's very, very hard to stain it. In fact, we know Sharpie markers, when you send your kids to camp, you write their initials on their underwear and their socks, and you put it away, and then 4 years later, you're washing the laundry, and you look at those socks from 4 years ago, and they still have his initials on them. Sharpie markers will withstand washing machines, swimming pools, chlorine, you name it. So let's just say happy. And let's just put happy on our laminate floor with a Sharpie marker, which we know that's don't put this on your walls, don't put it anywhere, because it's never going to come out. And then there's other stuff like acetone, which we also know can take fingernail polish off of things. Acetone's a very, very abrasive cleaner. It can take the chrome off of a bumper, I think, for the most part. But what it's really great for here, in this situation, well, here, it's also flammable. Whew. Don't want to cause a fire, but sorry, I'm a little animated. But what's great about this is, let's put some more acetone here. Boy, we really baked it on there, didn't we? And even though acetone can take chrome off of a bumper and be really, really abrasive, it's fire retardant, so if somebody dropped a cigarette on the floor, it's not going to put a hole in it or make it bubble or damage it in any way. And if you did get something to stain it, you can take something even as strong as acetone in most cases, put a little bit on a cloth and wipe it right off without any sort of damage to that finish. So it's a very, very, very durable, very kid-friendly floor. So nothing sticks to it, nothing stains it. It's very, very scratch resistant, dent resistant, fire retardant, and it's probably one of the most, I won't say indestructible, but it's one of the most indestructible floors that you could probably get on the market today. And with the new low-belly pine that Mohawk makes their RevWood Plus out of, it's waterproof as well. So if you have a spill or something like that, you don't have to worry about getting it up instantly, or a dog pees on it. It should be able to be completely safe with water, and Mohawk gives it a great warranty to be waterproof. So it's another product you might want to check out from the Carpet Guys. Here at the Carpet Guys, we care for our environment as well as our community. We're very actively involved in many local charities and support many important causes. To name a few, the Susan Komen Foundation. For every yard of our pink memory foam padding that's manufactured by Mohawk, Mohawk makes a donation on our behalf to the Susan G. Komen Foundation, supporting the cure for breast cancer. And since my mother had breast cancer when I was 11 years old, and she's a survivor, I very much like to support that cause. We donate very heavily to the Salvation Army and the American Red Cross. We helped install 10,000 free smoke detectors in homes that needed them in just this last year alone. We work with several other organizations such as No Resolve. NoResolve.org is to help bring awareness to help prevent suicide amongst teens and young adults. So when you do business with the Carpet Guys, you know that you're buying from a company that is very unselfishly giving of its profits to put back into the community to help out other people. When it comes to your overall customer experience, we are the very best and an exceptional value. If you do business with the Carpet Guys, you're making a very wise decision to do business with a really great company. We're a great family of people who genuinely care about you. We provide an exceptional value, and we provide a fast and easy process that's very painless. And with our lifetime installation warranty, you get the ultimate peace of mind because we are there to back you for life. So be wise. Call the Carpet Guys at 855-4MY-GUYS or visit carpetguys.com and schedule today.